Hello you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hello and welcome. So, in today's video, I'm going to be doing an art trade with Starred Mooney, and I will pop a picture up of their channel now for you guys to see, and make sure to go check them out to see their end of the art trade. So, I decided I would draw Holly, one of their OCs, who is a ice leaf hybrid. Now, there isn't much of a backstory for her, but I imagine her being a gentle yet, she's gentle yet steady in her personality, so she can be serious, but she just wants to help and protect others and the dragon she loves. So that's kind of her personality, gentle, but kind of can be gruff at times, but almost in an amusing way. Now, I do think that she is more of less adventure and more of a chill dragon. Like if her friends are like, oh, let's go out and do something stupid, she's like, guys, maybe you shouldn't. But I feel like she's kind of the one to be the serious, slightly comic relief character. But I really love her design, and adding antlers is just such a unique touch, which I never would have thought of. But it just adds so much more interest, and I love it. I feel like for her, in my world, this is all, by the way, I'm going to make kind of a backstory here for her. Since she's not my OC, please, Starred Mooney, feel free to take or leave any of this character development design that I'm doing, and this is your OC, so none of this is technically canonical in your universe, but this is just me kind of speculating, because I couldn't help myself. She's just so pretty, and I love her. So in my universe, I feel like it'd be really cool that Ice Wings canonically have antlers, but they're more so horns than antlers, where they don't shed their antlers at all. They grow and they'll stay for the rest of their life. So if an antler breaks off, it's gone, which I think would be really cool for any soldiers, or battle scarred Ice Wings could have broken antler or something to kind of symbolize, oh, I was brave kind of thing. I don't know, but I think that'd be a cool idea. I'm gonna elaborate probably more on her Ice Wing side of the family rather than her Leaf Wing side, even though I think she would live on Pentala instead of Pyria, just because her design is actually based off of a polar bear living in warmer climates, which is why she has this almost green moss growing on her. And I feel like it also kind of reminds me of a sloth, with them growing their algae as well to help camouflage. I feel like she does that too. She has the algae on her back, and it kind of helps her, or moss, I suppose, helps her camouflage in the jungle, because she's still white, but I feel like the moss kind of helps her blend in a little bit more. So I feel like that's kind of a cool detail. Now, the antlers, I feel like for Ice Wings, again, they all canonically have antlers, maybe, but I feel like it'd be really cool as, in the main Ice Wing tribe, there are, sub-tribes of Ice Wings, and, within the sub-tribe or family, I suppose, basically there's, the family crest or symbol, and as the dragon, matures into adulthood, they get that symbol carved into their antlers. That kind of symbolizes that they're they're adult dragon, they kind of become part of the family. But I feel like it'd also be really cool that every year of a dragon's life, there is a new symbol carved into their antlers, symbolizing an important moment in that year, or just a memory that they have. I think it'd be really cool. So the old dragons have all these beautiful carvings in their antlers, and they're the elders, and they all the carvings help remind them of all those important times in their life. Because I think dragons can live a long time, right? They can live oh my gosh, over 100 years probably, right? I mean, here's Darkstalker, who's made it to 2,000 years or something, but he's the he is in the minority there. But it's really cool that I feel like they have all these memories carved into their antlers. I don't know, just random design, but I feel like that'd be such a cool idea. I never actually carved any or drew any designs into her antlers. I tried to make them look really swirly and nice, but since she is living on Pentala, and I'd imagine that her father went there to explore or whatever, met her mother, had her, but he ended up leaving because he couldn't stand the jungle since it was too hot and humid. And her mother refused to leave because the jungle is her home and she will protect the plants and trees. So I think it's kind of a super sad they both had to go back because they couldn't be happy together. but they still love each other kind of romance story. So that's just kind of my idea, and I feel like she is a little bit more of a harsh dragon, but she will fiercely protect the dragons she loves, and she will sacrifice herself for them. I also think it'd be really cute if she loves to make jewelry, that's her little hobby. So she loves to, or little wood carvings, I think would be really cute. I feel like she'd have Icewing claws, so she uses her claws to kind of carve wood and make these little cute carvings for the dragonettes, and they love to play with them. And maybe as she grows older, she sets up a little shop where she sells her little wooden carvings. I don't know. I think that'd be a super cute idea. And I feel like she's the kind of dragon that would love wood carving as a relaxing kind of therapeutic thing. I don't know, that's a cute idea, this big kind of gruffer dragon, but she loves to just whittle these tiny little intricate sculptures out of wood and gives them away to the dragonettes in the tribe. I don't know, I think that'd be so cute. I don't know what timeline this would be in, definitely after the Xanadu succession and all the weird vine virus thing that happened on Pentella. So I don't know how long, probably maybe 10 or 15 years in the future. But then again, we have the new Hybrid Prince book coming out, so that I'm assuming takes place a few years in the future. So honestly, I'm not 100% sure what her timeline would be, but I don't know. She's definitely in the future, I feel like, just because her father, they found a way to bring dragons to and from Pentella Pyria. So I think that'd be a cool idea. Now, I do think she struggles a little bit with heat exhaustion and stuff, just because she is fluffier and has more of the Icewing genes than Leafwing, in my opinion. So she definitely struggles with the hot and humid temperatures, but she has gotten used to it and been able to kind of adapt. And I also think it'd be really cool if instead of breathing frost breath, she almost has leaf speak breath, so she can blow on plants with her magic-y breath or whatever, and it kind of helps them grow, because I feel like she's very gentle and also loves to take care of her own little personal garden of unique plants that she's collected around the jungle or around all of Pentella. I wouldn't say she's an adventurous type, but depending on the circumstances, I think she definitely, she's a big fan of plants and loves to explore and collect new ones to add to her collection. And I think that'd be a really cute detail as well. So she has her little wood carvings and she has her little plants. And I think her and her mom are still really close. She does wonder occasionally about her father and who he was. But her mother hasn't told her yet, so maybe her father was important, or who knows, I don't know, but that's not for me to elaborate on. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I also wanted to give a thank to all of you who left comments on my designing an OC video. Thank you so much. I will definitely be using some of your ideas, and with that, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!